Hello, and welcome to the Disney Dunces. Using your touch-tone keypad, please enter the first 3 letters of the movie title you would like to see. You've selected Spider-Man Far From Home. If this is correct, please press 1 now.
Hello and welcome to Disney Dunces, the only Disney podcast presented by self-proclaimed non-experts. I'm Dunce number 1, but you can just call me Richard.
And I'm Dunce number 2, and you can call me Craig Sue.
I'm the third one, and guys, I think I need to go to the doctor's.
Why?
I've got a Peter tingle, and I think it's a bad sign.
Don't worry, it's fine. You're supposed to get the Peter tingles. I got a Peter tingle earlier.
Guys, if your Peter's a tingling, go to the doctor's. You're probably it's something wrong with your prostate. Let's just say it.
Wait, what? That's what a Peter tingle is?
Yeah, when you got a tingle in your Peter, it's probably it might be your prostate. It's better just to get it. It might just be an infection. It could be cancer. Just get your walnut squeezed. That's it. By a professional.
I got into this podcast and I heard your voice and I said, my Peter's a tingling.
No, I'm pretty sure it's prosthesis.
I had my balls squeezed by a professional once.
No, it's not your balls. It's your walnut. It's in your anus. It's your prostate.
Oh, that.
Yeah, no, we're not talking about that. We're talking about your prostate, boys.
Oh, okay.
Doctor, get a finger in your butt.
I've never gotten a finger in my butt that wasn't my own.
Okay. I guess you don't have a history of cancer in your family, which is good. You're lucky.
I can't confirm that.
Wait, then you should probably get a finger in your butt.
Wait, no, my dad did have prostate cancer.
Oh my god, dude, get that done. That's not a joke. Like,
they actually do say, I think the younger, it's better to get that done. You know, don't wait till like you're.
Yeah, if you have a history, you should go sooner rather than later.
Wait, what am I supposed to be doing? Wait, what if I don't actually have Peter tingles?
I mean, you should still do it if you have a history in your family for prostate cancer. You should go to the doctor and it's just a finger in the butt. That's it. It's over real quick.
What if I just do it myself?
Are you a medical professional?
You can't do it yourself. I don't think. I'm not a medical professional.
Isn't masturbating like 3 times per day supposed to reduce your risk of prostate cancer?
No.
Who said that?
I don't think that's true. It can help fight off infection because if you have a history in your family, go get a finger in your butt. I don't know. This isn't a debate.
I could have sworn that
just get it done.
Maybe just talk to your doctor next time you get your checkup.
I don't have a doctor.
Well, maybe you should get a doctor.
Get a doctor and have him put his finger in your buttocks.
Maybe just mention it and just be like,
It's going to be the first thing he asks him.
I swear, I read somewhere or heard from somewhere that as long as you masturbate, you're going to be fine.
That is not
That's gotta
true.
be bullshit. That has to be.
That's nothing. That is absolutely nothing.
You're also just reading this on the internet because the internet is full of only the truth.
Frequent masturbation in young men is linked to higher risk of early... Oh no!
All right. So please just go see a doctor, man.
Oh no.
It's fine.
Yeah, frequent masturbation in young men is linked to higher risk of early prostate cancer, but it lowers prostate cancer risk for men in their 50s.
Okay, perfect. So go to the doctor.
Oh my god, I gotta postpone
soon.
all of my...
Yeah, especially because you masturbate constantly and you have a family history. Buddy, go to the doctor's. It's gonna cost you like $10. He'll put a finger up your butt and then you'll leave. That's it. Simple says it.
Who knows? You might even like it.
Oh, he knows he will. I think that's the problem.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I would, but...
Yeah. Like, it's one thing to get a finger up your butt. It's the next thing to get an erection during it. Which I'm sure happens all the time. I don't think he's gonna care.
I heard about some guy who had a finger in his butt and he just automatically jizzed all over the place. And
that's fine.
You know, the doctors, they're prepared for this stuff. They probably got towels somewhere.
It's only a problem if the doctor likes it. I think.
I mean, I'd rather have him have a good time than a bad time.
I'd rather he maintain a professional atmosphere.
I'd like for him to smile and give a nice chuckle if I did it. Like, that's another one. He'd probably be really impressed with himself too.
It's just some weird homoerotic fantasy Richard's having, and I don't know what to do. Can we just talk about Spider-Man?
Guys, I saw Spider-Man and I paid $5 extra for the Regal premiere experience.
Digital Dolby again?
No, because for the last movie I went to an AMC. This time I went to a Regal, and I paid $5 extra for the Regal premium experience, and it was no different than the time I went to a regular Regal experience, I guess.
I'll believe it. I have some comments on Regal myself.
I've never been to one, so...
Costco, what's your problem with Regal?
Okay, so I ended up going to a different movie theater this time.
Was it Regal?
Yes, it was Regal this time. It wasn't my typical one, which is amazing. Is an amazing movie theater, which I guess spoiled me. But I had to go to this one because I had to find some information for a friend of mine. He said he's going to cover my lunch. So I said, I got to go get this information from my good pal Richard. So I better go to the other...
Wait, what?
Yeah, you said go get the... You wanted me to ask a Taco Bell boy what it feels like to be wanted by women. And you'd cover my lunch for the day. And I said, oh, okay, I guess I'll go to that theater. So I saved the receipt. Do I just
forgot I agreed to
I
that.
guess, after this?
Take a picture,
PayPal me the
okay.
money? Okay, he wasn't there, by the way. I'm sorry. I don't have the information for you.
Do I still owe you lunch then?
I mean, I did go out of my way to a worse movie theater and bought lunch.
Fine, send me a picture.
But I don't understand why the Taco Bell required you to go to that movie theater. Was it by the Taco Bell?
Yeah, the Taco Bell is by that movie theater.
Oh.
Yeah, so I figured, I gotta see the movie anyway. Might as well go to that movie theater.
Okay, tell Craig the story of what even happened with this guy originally.
At the Taco Bell? Okay, I mean, it seems unrelated to Spider-Man, but when we talked about prostates for 30 minutes. The other day I went to a Taco Bell, and kind of unprompted, never seen this man alive, going through the drive-thru, and he just starts telling me how he got drunk last night and hung over real bad, and his girlfriend got a real bad headache, so he found some loose ibuprofen from somewhere and just smashed it all on the table and said, if you need it, it's in there. And then came back to it later going, that stuff looks real delicious. And I'm like, what a great story, pal. And the guy working there also kind of walked up to him and said, is he telling this story again? He's been telling this story all day. And I said, well, you know what? It's a great story. The guy walks away. Then the boy at the Taco Bell window, he's telling me this. He gets in real close and starts going in like a lower voice. And he starts telling me how it was him, his girl, and his girl's sister. His girl got so nasty drunk, she was getting all frisky, crawling on him and rubbing him and kissing him and demanding he take her to the bedroom, all in front of his sister. And I'm just like, I've never met this person. Why are they telling me this?
And Casca tells me this, and I'm just like, man, I wonder what it's like to be wanted by a woman. And Casca says, oh, I can go ask him next time I'm at Taco Bell. And for some reason, I say, go tomorrow, I'll pay for your lunch. And I didn't think he'd do it.
So I said, I guess I'm not going to my normal movie theater. I guess I'll go to the one out of the way to go to the Taco Bell to see this man again.
I still think you're messing with me and didn't actually go.
I have the receipt.
I don't know why he'd lie about this.
Yeah, I also told you how I got the wrong soda.
Oh, shit, you're right.
Yeah, this isn't a joke. Like, you told me to go, and I said, I guess I'll go.
I think Casca's a fairly honorable man.
Yeah, I like to help my friends. Also, this was really funny, and I...
God damn it.
Anyway, I go to the Regal, and normally I'm paying $6.50 for a movie ticket over here. It's $6.05, so it's a little bit cheaper.
You're welcome.
But
let's take that difference off of the Taco Bell receipt.
Yeah, 50 cents, sure. But at my normal theater, it's like giant recliner seats, perfectly air conditioned, nice projector. At the Regal, this $6.05 movie ticket got me this little flimsy, hard plastic seating with this crappy projector. And I'm like, holy God, this place is miserable. And I'm never coming here again. It is the worst movie-going experience I've ever had in my life. So you probably paid for that premium experience to get a reasonable chair with a reasonable projector.
I did have reclining seats.
You see? But again, I could have had that for 50 cents more.
Yeah, I had to pay $20.
I have to buy tickets like so ahead of time to like get, this stuff because the best, by me is that the AMC, the reclining seats are fantastic or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But I ended up going to the Bowtie Cinema.
They make you dress up?
Craig shows up in a tux looking like Kingpin.
We had quote unquote free passes though from when we went to see Men in Black and the movie didn't actually show up, but they weren't free. They weren't free because we didn't see the movie, so they didn't give us our money back. They just gave us these passes. So it was when we paid for Men in Black, we just got these,
You basically pre-ordered a movie.
I pre-ordered any movie.
Yeah,
it was just like
you got ripped off.
It was ridiculous.
Bad.
They should have given me like 2 free passes or something like that.
I agree. You should have been reimbursed for your ticket and then given you, hey, come back and watch the movie.
Exactly. Especially because we waited because the guy was like, yeah, the movie should be up in like a half an hour. We waited like 20 minutes and then the guy came back. He says, that's not going to happen. And we're like, well, what the fuck? So that was a Men in Black experience, but this was so we ended up going with Spider-Man. It was hot in my theater. Kind of sucked.
That's gross.
I'm gonna try to go to AMC as much as I can. It's so much better.
Oh, that reminds me. I mean, I was talking about what, Regal? Forget them. But Cinemark, give it a visit, because holy crap, those boys do it right.
Yeah, I'm stuck with either Regal or AMC, and for my RPX experience, I paid $20 and the movie theater just kind of smelled weird. Like, I imagine it might have just been the crowd because here I'm going to Spider-Man and the other movies that I saw were like Toy Story, Aladdin, which is all like, young females who, smell good. Here it's a bunch of nerds.
Yeah, big time nerds.
Okay, so the nerds is the one that smelt weird.
It's either that or the theater. I think it might have just been the nerds. I can't tell.
For a second, I thought maybe all those ladies smelled a little, because,
Nerd smell. I mean, there's a thing I remember on the Comic-Con website that says, just please take a shower.
I think that happens at every...
at every
every convention and Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament.
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh! It's in the rules now that you have to shower.
Yeah, it's real bad.
Yo, I heard Yu-Gi-Oh! Is like notorious for people stealing cards and shit. I don't know.
I mean, they follow the anime rule set, which is anything goes. Strap your soul in a card, whatever. Forget about it.
That's true.
It's crazy.
So why don't we talk about the actual movie now?
No, let's talk about the previews. Do you guys have any good previews?
It was all the same crap.
It was the same stuff.
Nothing. Like we were going to the theaters twice a week. I saw Charlie's Angels. Guess what? It looks fine, I guess.
Yeah, it has that one man, the Professor Xavier, but he's walking now and he looks weird.
He's Charlie, and I'm sure he's in the movie. I guarantee that scene you saw him in the trailer is probably as much screen time as he gets.
Probably.
Because the rest of it is that old-fashioned speaker box, which they did show, and I appreciate that, but that's all that Charlie's going to be.
Yeah, like, I expected that you would at least get different previews, because this is a Sony movie, this is also a PG-13 movie.
It's not Sony. I mean, it's Sony, it's Marvel and Sony.
Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't Marvel in there, we wouldn't be talking about it. But.
No, but it's still Disney. It's still part of it's like Sony and them,
Yeah, no.
Okay. I mean, they're doing it, but it's mainly Sony being the distributor or whatever.
I guess, yeah.
But no, the only difference was Charlie and Jumanji.
Yeah, we saw Jumanji.
And you didn't get Blinded by the Light yet?
No, I saw that. Well, we already talked about it.
You didn't have it, though. You had to watch a YouTube preview.
Hey, I saw the Blinded by the Light trailer. It has the Pakistani kid. And
it's so good.
I know. I already watched it. You made me watch it already. I had nothing to add.
And I finally saw Craig's stupid Hobbs and Shaw trailer.
Oh my god, I'm so hyped for Hobbs and Shaw. It looks so good. Roman Reigns did a Samoan drop and a spear in the trailer, and I lost my fucking mind.
Yeah, whatever.
We talked about that one, though.
No, but this trailer was different because he did the Samoan drop in the spear.
No, but I'm saying, like, we're literally talking about trailers we've already talked about. The difference was Charlie's Angels.
And Jumanji. Jumanji looks great.
No, we didn't even talk about Jumanji.
Jumanji does look good.
Was brought up.
Jumanji, the first one was awesome. I don't know if you saw the first one.
I didn't see the first one.
With Robin Williams? Hell yeah.
Well, the original, yes.
I saw the first one, sorry.
Yeah. What are you talking about, Richard? David Allen Greer? Hell yeah.
I thought
What a
Craig
good
meant
movie.
the stupid Jumanji video game thing, not Jumanji board game.
They made a Jumanji video game?
Well, that's what
Jumanji with The Rock.
the sequel was, I guess, if you want to call it that.
Let's call it a reboot.
Well, the Jumanji reboot, yeah. It was good.
I like this one because, spoilers, The Rock is playing an old man.
Danny DeVito.
Yeah, it's great. The Rock is playing Danny DeVito playing an old man.
Yeah. I like that red hair lady in the video game. She cute.
Karen Gillan.
Yeah, she cute.
She was she's also Nebula in Avengers.
I don't know who that is.
The blue lady?
The
cyborg?
Oh, she was tragic. Way to bring down the room, Craig.
Spider-Man! We're talking about Spider-Man today, guys!
Spider-Man.
Everyone's favorite
Spider-Man.
neighborhood Spider-Man,
whatever a spider
radioactive Spider-Man, a man, a plan, canal Spider-Man.
And, yeah, we start off in Mexico with Nick Fury and Lady. I don't know Lady's name. Is she important?
Maria Hill. She is. I mean, not really in the movies, but she is more so, yeah.
Her name is Maria Hill?
Yeah.
Now, was her name ever spoken in the movie?
Yeah, they say in this one.
He says it in this one. He does, but it's who cares?
she's always just with Nick Fury. Yeah, she's kind of not.
I don't even think Spider-Man remembers her name. He just goes, "Ma'am," or something on the way out. It never addresses her.
Kobe Smulders.
Yeah, I just know her from Big Bang Theory or whatever sitcom she was on.
How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah, that's the one.
I like her more in this role.
Oh, yeah, she doesn't talk in this one that much.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
She's just kind of there.
Yeah, that's fine. She's the strong, silent type.
But they're in Mexico. I don't know. Cyclone comes with a face to destroy the town. I guess they just hear about it and say, "What happened here?" And that's it, right? Right.
Basically.
Then we immediately go into a memoriam. Well, also the little Marvel logo happens too.
It's an incredibly touching tribute.
Dude, when they started with the Marvel logo, the kid in the row in front of me, he starts taking out his phone and starts Snapchatting or something.
Oh my god.
He's trying to be cool, like, "Hey guys, hey Snapchat friends, I'm at Spider-Man." And I was just so excited because, like, once he started doing it, like, midway through, some guy just, like, walks in front of him to get to his seat. And I'm like, yeah, that's what you get, fucker.
Nice.
When I still had people talking during it.
Oh, no.
They were like still going. I'm like, it took a little while. I had a lot of high school kids in mine.
Oh no.
It was pretty annoying.
I had a really good audience.
They stopped, but but it took them a little bit.
The only thing I had was and I enjoyed it. I appreciated it. As you didn't say it, but as they do the little Marvel thing, it's Whitney Houston singing "I Will Always Love You."
Yeah.
Yeah, because they go straight into the memoriam.
Someone across the theater sang like 2 seconds of it along. And I'm like, you did the appropriate amount. You stopped immediately. You just did the "I" and then stopped. I'm like, I respect that.
I heard somebody singing it too. I was like,
Yeah, it's great. I don't blame them.
people were laughing. I'm like, what's wrong with that?
Well, that's the thing. Like, it's supposed to be funny.
What's so funny about that?
It is funny. Like, you don't expect that. They're doing the big Marvel opening thing, and it's usually this, this big build-up music while they flip all the pages, and now it's just freaking Whitney Houston nailing it. I'm like, this movie's incredible.
Yeah.
It was a good start.
And then it immediately leads into the news program at the high school saying, like, hey guys, here's a recap of what happened. There was a thing called the blip, and, kids disappeared. Then 5 years later, they're back. And it's so great because
my little brother is now older than me. It's weird. She goes, and then her his anchor partner. Yeah, it's math. Just completely. Oh, it's good.
I loved it so much when they show, like, the kids in the gym playing their instruments. The kids in the gym play their instruments, and then they disappear. And then it cuts to 5 years later, there's a basketball game, and then the kids in the gym just kind of reappear back.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
This movie has such a strong start.
And I love how they just call it the blip. Like, is this the first time it was ever acknowledged as the blip?
Yeah, I think so. They didn't call it anything in Avengers.
Everyone just kind of went with the snap.
Too serious.
The snap, yeah. Well, they refer to... Yeah, they called it the snap, but I guess that's because they were all Avengers and they were aware of what actually happened.
Yeah. I just love how, like, the audience there, they all have in their mind that it's called the snap, and then this movie just says, no, it's the blip. Everyone blipped.
Which makes sense. I appreciate that. They know how to build a world at Marvel's.
Yeah, so I guess we start the movie with Peter Parker, and he's just saying how he's going to Europe with his class, and he's gonna confess to MJ that he likes her. He likes her. Fat friend, Ned, is his name Ned?
Ned, yeah. Ned.
And Ned's just all like, nah, man, don't confess to her. We gotta go on this trip to Europe, and we gotta be American bachelors.
I love Ned.
He's very good.
He's so good. Honestly, the whole supporting cast, they're wonderful.
The supporting cast is the best part. Like, Peter Parker, I think he's okay. But the supporting cast, they just make the movie.
I like them all.
I like everybody.
Yeah, I think Peter's great. I rather enjoy this Peter Parker. He's a dumb kid.
I don't know why they made him 16 though. I feel like he should maybe instead of 16, like 17 or 18. I feel like because
those 1 or 2 years are really going to change the guy.
I think Craig just wants to bang this boy.
I'm just saying that he should be in like college in the next one, or having gone to college, just to get him out of high school. Because we've already had him in high school for the first now 2.
I mean, was he really in high school for this one?
Whatever. I don't know.
I mean, technically, but
nothing really.
Because the actor's like 26 or something, so he's already.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm sorry you want it to be so accurate, Craig.
Look, he is young, so he can be stupid. They can write a stupid character, a genius character, but he's incredibly stupid. Have fun with it.
Like, it's still believable for me. Like,
he looks young. He looks very young for.
Then let him be in high school.
Whatever. It's great.
I get it. He's a very attractive young man. And in real life, you can slobber all over him. But
not in this movie.
Let's keep it cool, man. All right, pal?
Okay.
Thank you.
Buddy.
But yeah, Ned, he talks to Peter, talks him out of... Well, I guess he doesn't talk him out of the plan to confess to MJ. But immediately, we then just go to Peter's hot mom. Wait, not hot mom.
Nope, that's not even kind of accurate. You could just call her Aunt Bay. We'll be good.
Can I slobber all over her?
No, you cannot.
Damn. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Spider-Man, he's at a fundraiser for Aunt May. That's it, right?
Happy shows up, tells him he's getting a phone call. Spider-Man says, no, thank you. I don't want to talk to Nick Fury.
He's crazy.
Craig, would you pick up a phone call from Nick Fury?
I wouldn't not want... Well, knowing Nick Fury, I wouldn't want to, ghost him, as they say. He's scary.
He's a scary man.
Is a very scary man. That's like,
Craig, why is he scary?
Because he can just do whatever he wants. He's Nick fucking Fury.
He is a gentleman with an eye patch and a gun.
He's got a lot of power, though. He could just have you erased. Maybe not Spider-Man, but, me.
I'm having a hard time reading my notes. I took these in the dark.
Yeah, no, that's fine. We're just going to keep talking about Nick Fury until you figure out where you are. Craig, why does he have the eye patch?
So they explained that in Captain Marvel.
Oh, you see, I didn't watch that trash.
But no spoilers, Craig.
Okay, well, if you, I won't tell you.
Okay, then never mind. How do you think Samuel Jackson got the job? You think they wrote the character for him specifically?
No, because the character probably was written before he was born. Well,
maybe
not.
It can't be true.
Well, Nick Fury is probably earlier, 1960.
You sure?
Guys, all I have in my notes is banana the face, and I don't know what that means.
I think you're thinking what I was thinking, because, Aunt May, holy smokes, I'd throw a banana in her face, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah. She throws a banana at the guy's face because he's Peter tingling.
Yeah. She's checking. She's saying, "What? You can dodge bullets, but you can't dodge a banana. What happened to your Peter tingle?"
I like how they do reference this immediately, early on. The last movie, he did not have his quote unquote Peter tingle, which, as I'm assuming, know, it is the spider sense.
His what?
Peter tingle.
Oh, okay.
He didn't have it in the other movie, so it was kind of like a what the heck? Why did he not have that? But
he didn't Peter tingle at all.
No. Well, no, yeah. Like, he was getting hit a lot, and it was kind of like, well, why? What the heck's going on? You know, he doesn't just get hit by stuff.
Huh? I'm surprised. Like, not even one instance of something coming out of him. He does a flip or something.
No, not really. If you don't, that's why they reference it in this one.
Wow.
Yeah, because they realized that they forgot.
Guys, we forgot. This guy has, like, a power other than wall crawling. Oh, jeez. We forgot what a Spider-Man is. We were so focused on making a spider boy.
Peter's just packing up all of his things because he's getting ready to go to Europe. Aunt May says, hey, don't forget the suit. And I guess Peter doesn't want to take the suit because he doesn't want to be Spider-Man.
It's vacation, baby. It's all he's ever wanted.
Yeah, so let's head on to the airport and let's go to Europe, guys.
But not before an awkward interaction with Happy.
Wait, what happens with Happy?
It's a little sparks going on between him and Pete's aunt, making googly eyes at each other.
I thought he was just making googly eyes at her.
Oh no, she's in on it. She's like, "Hey, looking good, little goatee there, huh?"
She was definitely in on it.
Yeah. That is a two-way street, brother. I know you probably are not too familiar with flirting, but that was it.
Oh yeah, I can't recognize it.
Yeah, not when it's reciprocated.
I don't even know how to do it.
Yeah, I figured, but yeah, boy earned the name Happy today.
I gotta rewatch this movie just so I can learn all the hot tips.
Take them notes.
I've been taking notes on the wrong thing.
Yeah, the parts of this movie that don't matter.
Pretty much. Because the next thing I have in my notes is fat dude girlfriend.
Well, okay, I'll fill in the blanks here, I guess.
Thank you.
While they get on the plane, turns out, Peter's got a nasty perfume allergy. And the lady him and Ned are sitting next to, she's wearing lots of it. So Ned, being the boy he is, tries to get Pete a seat next to MJ, because you know what his plan is.
No, I don't. Please tell me.
Oh, Pete wants to confess to MJ. He wants to spend lots of time with her on this trip so they can become boyfriend girlfriend.
I think I wrote that down at some point.
Okay, well that's okay. We're filling you in here. It's okay. We see the movie.
But then the teachers get in the way.
Heck yeah! They go, what a perfume allergy.
Yo, the one teacher guy, I like him a lot.
JB Smoove.
Yes.
Well, you had Martin Starr, who was actually in the first one. Martin Starr, and then JB Smoove,
who should be in every movie forever.
JB Smoove is the best actor, just the best person.
Seeing him makes me smile.
He's so great. Everything he does, it doesn't matter. He can do anything. It's just so...
Like, sure, he always literally is just playing himself, seems like, but that's okay, because he is a man who could fit into any situation.
Yeah. And he was just like, I'm going to take a motherfucking Ambien.
Take an Ambien. Motherfucking Ambien. I forgot. He was cursing throughout this whole movie. As many F-bombs as he can.
Motherfucking witches, man.
When I saw him here as his teacher, I was disappointed because we had at Zap had talked about J.B. Smoove actually playing J. Jonah Jameson and how great he would have been in the role of J. Jonah Jameson.
That would have been good. I
don't know if I ever talked about this, but basically, here, let me do the whole spiel. Hey, Parker, I need you to get pictures of Spider-Man's ass. I need you to get it right up in Spider-Man's asshole. I need you to get pictures right up in that asshole. I need the best pictures. Hey, Parker, you gotta tell me. Your girl, MJ. Does the carpet match the drapes?
There's 15, 16. What are you doing?
This is this comic book, MJ.
What are you doing?
This is red haired MJ.
Because I guess when they're red hair, it doesn't matter if they're 16.
Yeah.
Wow, Craig.
Yeah. Oof, boy. I've heard that gingers aren't people, but I've never seen that an excuse for That kind of behavior.
This is adult red hair MJ from the comic books.
Craig, it looks like you're digging another hole for yourself.
I think you're putting me in this hole, and you guys are assholes, and you're putting me in this hole, and you're leaving me there, and you're just letting me drown. You're filling up with water.
I was just about to ask.
Well, the thing is, you dug the hole yourself, and we may have...
No, I did not dig a hole. I did not dig a hole.
Look, you dug the hole. We figured, hey, let's get him out. We can't really pull him out, but I bet we can get him to float. It's not our fault you can't swim.
I like that.
I dug the hole, but you buried me in it.
I didn't know you were in there, bud.
I'm sorry, we just saw this word mess, and we just, let's put it back where we found it.
I'm pretty hard to miss. I'm pretty sure you knew I was in that hole.
Well, not when you're in a hole. We just see the hole.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big hole.
So yeah, Peter has a perfume allergy, so we got to play musical chairs on this airplane. And turns out Peter doesn't get to sit next to MJ, and he gets to sit next to the white teacher. And
Martin Starr.
And JB Smoove. He's next to both of them. He's
between them.
JB Smoove's passed out because he took that Ambien. Because he's not messing with this flight. He's not about to watch some kids. He's taking third shift.
Yes, and then the handsome Asian man, he gets to sit next to MJ.
Oh boy, and he brought his headphone splitter, so they get to watch movies together.
Now this was also mentioned that specific handsome Asian man was one of the people unaffected by the blip, so he was younger than them.
Wait, unaffected by the blip?
So he didn't disappear.
So he aged like a normal human being.
Oh,
so he was like 5 years younger or whatever.
So he was in middle school, and then, next thing you know, he's in the class.
He's a tiny nerd, and now he's a rather handsome.
Sexy girl.
He's still... Oh, actually, I don't know. He's probably old enough. You can call him sexy. I take it back.
Fine.
No, I said he's old enough. You can call him
just
sexy.
Just throw the dirt over me. God damn it.
You can bang this boy. This boy is completely legally bangable. By all means, have a field day on him. Put up some track and field, whatever, man.
I endorse this, Craig.
Yeah. It's better than asking about the 15-year-old's carpet drapes.
It's like, Craig, we're throwing the ladder down there, and you're not taking it.
You light that hole. You're very stubborn.
You're throwing this hole. If you're throwing the ladder down, you're pulling it up just before I grab it. You're just dangling it, and every time I go to grab it, you're just like, oh,
no.
Oh.
I think the problem is Craig is very clumsy, and he doesn't have the ability to climb a ladder.
That too.
So he's just sitting in that hole.
And he sees us trying to secure the ladder, and he's just accusing us of shaking him off.
Guys are jerks.
We're holding the ladder for you. Come out and join us.
Yeah, Craig, come on.
Come on, Craig.
We can get you a nice seat on this plane to Europe. Come on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit in my hole.
It's okay. I also can't stand the smell of perfume, so I'll be in the back with Pete. You can join us. I know how much you like that, Pete. We can watch The Man of Iron, a tribute to Tony Stark. And Finding Wakanda, and other great movies.
Or if you want, we can play Beastmasters or whatever.
Yeah, we play Beastmasters. You ever play a PC game? I think that's everything that was referenced on this flight already. We got nothing else.
Okay, but yeah, the most important outcome of this flight is that Ned sat next to... What's her name?
Betty Brant.
Yeah, because I only knew this because of Pudge, but apparently she's a named character in the comics.
Yep. She was actually played by Elizabeth Banks, I believe, in the original Tobey Maguire movies.
She's in those?
Yeah, she works at the Daily Bugle. And like I said, it's Elizabeth Banks, the actress.
I don't know who that is.
Very early role for her.
Is that the Mad Men lady?
No.
Are you sure?
She was in Zack and Miri Make a Porno.
Didn't see that.
Oh, she's the lady from Charlie's Angels.
Is she? No. Is she Charlie's Angels?
Uh-huh. Yeah, she was in the preview for Charlie's Angels.
I kind of remember seeing the name Elizabeth Banks on my screen.
Yeah, she seemed like she knew what she was doing in the Charlie's Angels trailer, while the three new angels were just kind of like, I don't know.
I believe the term you're looking for is she's Bosley.
She's Bosley, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know Charlie's Angels lore.
Bosley is not an angel. Bosley is a middleman.
Oh, okay. Well, she seemed to know what she was doing.
I know, but that's Bosley. She's Bosley. She reports to
actually,
Charlie.
in the comic books, at one point dates Flash Thompson.
Bosley?
Betty Brant.
Oh.
As far as I remember, she was dating during when I was reading the Venom arc. She was dating him, and then he was like a drunk, and
Well, I don't even know who that is, so let's go.
Flash Thompson was the I think he was Indian kid.
The guy who keeps picking on Pete.
Who was picking on Peter, which
slobbering all over Spidey.
Still bothers me because he's not like a big dude. He looks like a nerd.
I think the point of that is anyone could be a douche.
I guess he's just a douche, but I feel like
he's the rich Indian guy?
He's supposed to have been a jock.
Yeah.
But they definitely made him. They made him rich.
MJ wasn't supposed to be what she is either. This is kind of a reimagining of all these people.
I like this MJ a lot.
I agree. This MJ's great, and she has probably more of a character than even the comic book version.
I'll believe it.
Yeah, she's got personality.
MJ's never impressed me.
Wait, not even this one?
No, this one is good. I'm saying before this one. I like this MJ a lot. She's wonderful.
Yeah, the other one seemed just kind of bland and just kind of one-dimensional. This one, witty.
Yeah, she's fun.
Like I said, or as I was trying to say, I just want Agent Venom, and I don't ever see this Flash Thompson becoming
Asian Venom?
Agent Venom.
Not Asian.
No, not Asian Venom.
Okay. I was like, well, we do have a strong Asian guy who kind of hates Peter right now. Maybe he can be Asian Venom.
That guy could be Asian Venom.
Yeah, see?
But
hey, I'm just saying, there's still a chance you get your Asian Venom.
But Flash, and when he becomes Agent Venom, he was in the military, and he loses his legs. I don't see this kid going into the military, especially if he's a rich kid.
I don't even know what... Wait, but doesn't Sony already have a Venom thing? So wouldn't there not even be
but
that doesn't count.
They do, but they also said they were asked if Venom could ever go into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and apparently Kevin Feige, who is the head of
What was his last name?
I think it's pronounced. I think it's called Feige, or I think that's how it's pronounced.
Or
but he's the head.
What was the or?
I don't know. I think it's Feige. I'm pretty sure it's Feige. Maybe Feige. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I think we're focusing a lot on this man's name.
It's not important. It's not important.
I know, it's so unimportant. I don't know why you stopped him.
I just wanted to push Craig into another hole, but he didn't
stop
take
it. What did you think he said we could work with?
Don't worry about it. Let's go.
I'm Faggy? He's Agent Faggy. He likes men. What are you doing?
Let's continue.
Craig, I'm sorry for this.
He said that there's a chance, or no. He said that it's the ball is in Sony's court on whether or not they want to do it. Basically, if they want to bring Venom over, because it's their character.
Well,
and if they did, it would still probably be the Tom Hardy Venom, which I thought was
that
very
doesn't
good.
Sound hopeful though.
I don't know. I mean, I thought the Tom Hardy Venom was really cool, but he just wasn't. The movie was not good.
Okay. Anyway, we're in Europe now, guys, and guess who has a new girlfriend?
It's Ned. I saw the movie.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I didn't know if you did or not.
Yeah, no, I saw it. I don't have to guess.
I had to be sure, and maybe I should have asked for your ticket receipt, too.
I think maybe you were guessing, because you just kind of wrote down who has a new girlfriend, but you can't read it.
No, it says fat dude girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know his name for
so you didn't have to guess his name, so it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
But yeah, guys, Peter's a little upset because they were going to be American bachelors in Europe, and now they're not.
He's dating Betty, and they're all being all cutesy.
Yeah. Ned says that American bachelors, those were the words of a boy. Now he's a man. He knows what's important in life. And guys, I can't read the next thing I have in my notes. It's real bad.
It's okay, me and Craig will buy more time.
The next thing I have is buys Black Dahlia. Oh, they're in Venice. They're in Venice.
You figured it out. They're in Venice. They go to a hotel. It's actually kind of underwater, but that's okay.
Yeah, so is all of Venice.
Eventually, Venice, the sinking city. Don't tell you that in the brochures.
No, sir.
Yeah, it's kind of sad. But hey, you built the city on the water. What do you expect, you idiots?
And Bo, or whatever. Is that the word? Bo?
Yeah, I meant to look that up.
Yeah, they didn't say that ever after this little...
Yeah, they made a whole big deal about it, and it goes nowhere.
Yeah, the word bow is supposed to mean anything or something, or
anything
whatever.
Rude to tell people to go away, or none of your business.
Gotcha. Okay.
Allegedly.
It's like talking to Smurfs. Smurf just means everything,
I don't...
But it's the way you say it, though.
Is that true?
I believe so.
Smurf?
So she's only using it rudely?
I think if you go, I smurf you, it's a positive. Maybe it means like, I love you, I like you, something like that. But if you go, I I smurf you, it's negative.
Who the hell is going around saying Smurf?
The Smurfs.
The Smurfs.
The Smurfs.
Oh, we're talking about the... Okay, never mind. I thought that people in real life were saying Smurf.
No. Well, I'm sure someone has.
I'm sure, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I'm sure there's someone somewhere who's smurfing all day. But I mean, maybe he's right. I don't know. I did no research on the word because I forgot it existed because they didn't bring it back. It's weird.
Yeah, they did. They made it such a point about it, and then just never brought it back after this scene.
It's weird that we even brought it up.
Well, it was in my notes, so I wrote it.
I think, I mean, maybe it just brought MJ more character, I guess. That's all.
Oh, it's still the same character.
It developed.
Hey, in case you forgot, she doesn't seem like to talk to people much, and she's into nasty stuff.
What kind of nasty stuff?
Like death and crabs.
Speaking of which, there were crabs, and then there was a giant sea monster.
Oh, that's both death and crabs. She's having the best field trip. God bless her.
Well, she was a little scared because the sea monster just pretty much destroys a lot of the town.
Oh.
Mysterio shows up. You know.
Well, it's quote unquote Hydro Man. That's who it's supposed to be.
Mysterio? Or...
The sea monster. It's supposed to be kind of Hydro Man. At least that's what they were advertising it as. Like all the toys and stuff say Hydro Man.
Wait, are all these things pre-established things?
Hydro Man's a character, yeah, but they mean in the movie they're really just
all
elementals.
All of them. Are they all like? Is there Fireman?
There's it's
He's called the Human Torch.
No, it's what the fuck is his name? Molten Man.
Molten Man. Okay, well we'll get back to those later.
But the air guy is like not, and as far as I know, so
I feel like none of them are anything.
They're not. They're just elementals, but they were kind of. They were
No,
advertised.
we gotta find out what the toy is called.
No, guys, they're
like for
gin.
instance, the Marvel Legends, the Molten Man was the Build-A-Figure, right? And it was called Molten Man. And it's supposed to be the Molten Man from the movie.
This movie?
Yes, but they're just elementals, and they don't ever refer to them as
anything.
They're just elementals. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at this Marvel Legends character right now, and it's actually a man with water arms.
That's Hydro Man. That's the comic book version.
That's not what this thing is.
No, I know, but that's supposed to be like. Look at the pop.
That's the last thing I want to look at.
Look at the Hydro Man.
Get out of here! You don't even know what anything is. This is your big argument. Look at the pop. I don't want to live in a universe where pops are canon.
Hydro Man not canon, confirmed. Let's go.
Let's go.
Mysterio kills the guy, and Peter couldn't do jack shit because all he is sticky.
Yeah. After Craig's got through with him.
Gross, Craig.
You guys are just pushing me into the hole now. I got out. I think
I tried to push you into a different hole, and you didn't want to be pushed.
I was out of the hole, and you pushed me back in.
No, you're not in the hole. It's just a joke.
You pushed me right in that hole.
I didn't push you in the hole. You're still here with us.
Look, it wasn't a big hole, but you pushed me in.
It's more like a reminder that the hole exists.
You pushed me into that little sinkhole thing there, and I could get back out without a ladder, but I was in it.
Craig, I'll come down there with you. What do I have to say?
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure you'll get there. It happens every episode.
Okay, Craig, just wait. Be sure to catch me once I fall in.
I got you, Richard.
Perfect. So yeah, basically the elemental guy, he dies, and the kids are so excited at the hotel because they saw this monster man and they saw a hero. I don't know, they call him Mysterio.
Call him Man of Mystery, technically. Yeah, but the kids are dumb and uncultured, so they go, oh, his name must be Mysterio, I guess.
Yeah. But don't worry, only the kids are dumb and uncultured because JB Smoove. Is it smooth or smooth?
It's smooth.
It's smooth.
It's smooth.
Yeah.
It's with a V.
But JB Smoove, he's on the case. He knows it's witches, guys.
That's right. That's explained, though. It's
which it could be. This is the Marvel Universe.
Isn't there a witch?
Black Witch. Wait, is her name Black Witch or Scarlet Witch?
Scarlet Witch.
Yeah. She's not really a witch, though.
No, but she's a witch, though.
Okay.
It's in the name.
It is in the name.
Yeah.
See, I got there. I've seen these movies.
Yeah.
There's that rooster guy who's like a witch doctor.
Rooster?
He wears like a rooster on his head. I
okay.
I can't remember his name.
Let's just call him
Black Talon. Look him up.
Is he a hero?
No.
Ah, that's a shame. Really would have been into a hero who uses the black magics.
Then there also is Brother Voodoo.
See a hero?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Well, doesn't matter because we're going back into Spider-Man, and it's time for bed, guys.
Good night.
Well, the only person that actually goes to bed is what's
Ned.
his name? Okay. For a second, I thought it was Happy.
It's Happy. Oh, he's going to bed all right.
Yeah, Happy's going to bed with Peter's aunt.
Heck yeah.
But yeah, Ned gets tranquilized by Nick Fury.
And he is not happy.
No, sir.
Because he's Nick Fury. And Happy's across the world.
No, Nick Fury tranquilizes Ned, not Happy. Because he has to have words with Peter Parker. And I don't know. Does he just take him from the room or something?
Eventually, because people keep knocking on the door.
Yeah, first Martin Starr knocks on the door, right?
Actually, is it him first? Or yeah, maybe it is.
I thought it was the girlfriend saying, hey, he's...
No, I
not
think he
texting.
comes in first because the door was open.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah,
he's
yeah.
saying, you guys need some counseling. And he goes, no, we're good. Ned's already asleep. All right, good, because I'm not qualified. So, see ya. And then it's the girlfriend. And then it's JB Smooth telling him, there's some bacteria in that water. So if you keep going, you've got the diarrhea or something, you gotta let me know. Very good. I don't think they gave this guy a script. I don't think he was casted. I think he was just walking. I don't know. He was looking for donuts or something one day. He walked on set and they just let him roll with it. It's crazy.
He's brilliant.
He's so good.
Real good. But yeah, Nick Fury, I don't know. Does he just have words with him or does he take him to the hideout?
He has words with him and then takes him, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and that's where Peter's introduced to basically the plot of the movie, in which elementals came from a different universe. Wait, did they come from a different universe, or...?
No, they just destroyed one universe, and they've always been here. It's now they're just attacking and doing what they did to that last universe.
But the blip is what made, I guess that's how Mysterio showed up, I guess?
I thought he just had the power to travel through multiverses.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, I don't think the blip's related. I think he's just a hero of justice. He failed to save one planet, and he's going around the multiverse saving the rest.
Yeah, so Mysterio is teaming up with Nick Fury and all the other cool guys in this movie and, trying to save the world.
There was that guy, Dimitri? I don't know.
He
was just a guy.
Team of Nick Fury, Marion Hall or whatever.
Maria Hill.
and Dimitri. Our heroes of justice. The Earth is safe once more.
But yeah, Peter's like, you guys can handle it. I'm going on my trip. Bye. And they say, okay.
I understand. Can't be away from your trip. People see you. They're going to figure it out.
Yeah, so you can't go to Prague. Yeah. He's like, you're not going to Prague with us. That's okay. Stay with your class. Goodbye. The next thing you know, the class is going to Prague, guys.
Woo!
They got a free trip.
Heck yeah.
Or something, right?
They got upgraded.
A free upgrade from the travel agency, because, dude complained because the class kind of got demolished by a water monster.
This is the reason why you don't ghost Nick Fury. He just does whatever.
Off to Prague we go, into a nice bus with Dimitri.
Exactly.
The unsung hero.
Yeah. When does he get the glasses?
Oh, he gets it from Nick Fury after they have a talk.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so Peter gets glasses from Nick Fury, from Tony Stark. Edith, which is...
Even in death, I'm the hero.
Oh, I had even dead, I'm the hero.
How do you spell Edith?
Edith.
Oh, then I guess it's even. I thought it was Eidith. Whatever.
Yeah. So he has his cool new glasses, which I guess become bound to his genetic makeup or something.
Yeah. Nano machines, whatever. Who cares?
Yeah. And also on this trip, it just so happens, well, I guess he wears the glasses a little later, but on the trip, he gets a new suit from, I don't want to say hooker, but...
Random S.H.I.E.L.D. agent.
That is much different than hooker, so let's go with that. So random S.H.I.E.L.D. agent says, let's get you in this suit, buddy. Take off your clothes. And Peter does. He starts stripping down, but Marcus comes... Wait, what's his fucking name?
Agent Venom.
Craig, that's racist. Costco, what's the kid's name?
I honestly don't know.
Brad?
Asian Venom.
Was it Brad?
Asian Venom comes in, and he goes, whoa, Peter's in his underwear. Better take a picture of this for later. Wait, how old are you again? I'll figure it out later. Takes a picture of him, runs away.
Yeah, and he's going to send it to MJ.
God, hey Pete, we all know you're trying to get with MJ, but buddy, so am I. Newsflash! Which would make more sense if he was Flash, but he's not. He's the other guy, Asian Venom.
And that's when on the bus, Peter puts on those glasses and finds out that what's-his-face is going to be texting MJ. That picture.
Of him with his pants down with a beautiful lady in the bathroom.
Isn't Flash trying to take his glasses?
Yeah, it's that happens soon. We'll get there.
I mean, I don't even talk about that. I didn't write it down.
Oh, you have to. It's like Flash's one, like, I'm a nice guy moment.
What does he do? Just say cool glasses? How'd you get
wow,
these? They're expensive?
Yeah, how'd you get these? Like, no, I'm not even being mean right now. These are, like, legitimately great. And he hits him so hard he knocks him out. It's like, wow, this is like you had a genuine connection with this boy for once in your life. And you make him pay dearly for it.
And then doesn't somebody say, did you just punch Flash?
Yes, they do. He goes, ah! So I don't know how you're going to skip that scene. It's very good.
No, doesn't that happen during the exchange?
Oh, well, that's what I said. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. That's why I'm going to say, you tell your part, and I was going to tell that part. But you were saying, we're skipping it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then, wearing the glasses, he sees that What's-His-Face is going to text MJ the picture, and he puts out a kill order on What's-His-Face.
Asian Venom.
Accidentally, of course, though. He didn't really want to kill him. He just wanted to erase the text.
Yeah. But he still put out the kill order, so...
Yeah.
You know.
A drone did come from a satellite to shoot this man.
He eventually stops it, having to kill the drone.
He's Peter Parker. He does what he did. Everyone's saved.
Well, the bus almost goes off a cliff, but,
Guys, his name's Brad. His name's Brad. I just turned the page. His name's Brad.
Wait, you sure his name is Brad?
Brad Davis.
Okay.
Brad Davis Target. Now we don't have to call him Asian Venom.
Why not?
Because Asian Venom was stemmed by Craig's racism.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, yeah, it was yours.
No, it wasn't. I don't think you know what racism is.
Maybe I don't. Maybe I'm ignorant. I'm white. I'm excused.
I don't think you are, actually. But let's continue, because obviously pointing out that a man is Asian is racism now.
Well, when you make it his one defining feature.
It's not. He doesn't even do math. This whole movie.
Oh, no. Okay. Let's steer this away. Oh, my God. I started writing over what I already wrote down.
I just hope you crossed out every instance of, what was it, Chad? And just wrote Asian Venom in its place, because
Brad Davis.
That old name is thrown out the window. We don't need it anymore.
Guys, we just get to Prague. It's the Festival of Lights.
It's not Hanukkah.
Oh my God.
That's the Festival of Lights. There's nothing racist about that. Do not push me in the hole.
Yeah, no. Do we know what...
It's like Craig's just asking to be pushed in now.
Next episode is just going to be a lecture on what racism is. I think, because you guys need
Are
to
we
learn
doing Songs of the South?
Guys, forget about what we normally had planned. It's going to be Songs of the South. I
Oh.
don't even know where we were. Oh, right. Festival of Lights.
Richard's tripping me into a hole.
No, there's no hole here. I don't know why Richard had a problem with you calling it Hanukkah, because that's what literally Hanukkah is, the Festival of Lights.
I didn't even go off on Craig. I just said, oh my God.
You were about to.
Craig, it's like you're taking my leg and making sure that it's extended before you walk in its path.
No, you extended it. You definitely extended it.
Okay, fine. But anyway, the carnival, we're just going to call it Carnival now, is in town. But guys, we're not going to the carnival because we have tickets to the opera.
How sophisticated.
I know. It's going to be so great. But no one's excited for it, except for Ned.
A man of sophistication.
Yeah. Because, turns out, before they got tickets to the opera, Peter talked to Mysterio and I guess Nick Fury maybe, and he agrees to the plan because the world's going to die if they don't stop the Molten Man here. Right? Molten Man?
Yep.
I'm pretty sure he's just an elemental,
Oh, yeah, Elemental.
but made of fire.
Got to stop it. Got to keep it away from metal. So Peter knows what's at stake, so he wants to make sure his friends are inside, not at the carnival. They get hooked up with the opera tickets. And at the opera, MJ says, "Hey, Peter, you want to go halvesies on some opera glasses?" And I don't know what he says. Yes or no?
He goes, no, wait, because he's having two conversations at once. One with Nick Fury is you're asking if he's in position. The other one with, MJ asking if he wants to go halfsies on opera glasses. But then he saves it and goes, I want to sit with you. I'm going to buy him and I'll meet you down there. And she is giddy, happy, doesn't care. Just wants to be with Peter.
Mm-hmm.
But Peter, he can't stay. He's got to go fight Elemental Boy. So he tells Ned, tell MJ I'm sick or whatever. Can't come. I'm going to bail. And he runs away.
Yeah, so he bails. And then MJ follows him without Peter knowing. And so does Ned.
Ned and Betty.
Yeah.
Yeah, Betty's like, oh, they're leaving? They're going to the festival? We should go too.
And they do.
And they have a good time on the Ferris wheel.
And they all diss, what's his face? Asian whatever.
Brad Davis.
Asian Venom.
Where was he?
He was trying to, hey, MJ, I'm going to save you a seat so you come sit with me and we'll make it happen. And he flips Peter off right before he leaves.
He does.
And then he moves in to sit next to MJ, and then MJ immediately gets up and leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a fun little triangle there, except pretty much not a triangle.
Yeah, it's like
a right triangle.
Oof. No, there's no connection at all. There's a line and there's just another point adjacent to it.
But yeah, guys, turns out the lava monster, he appears, and I don't know, it's time to do stuff.
Then they do it.
They just basically kill the lava monster, and basically the big cliffhanger here is that Ned and his girlfriend are stuck in the Ferris wheel.
Yeah. Well, yeah, sure. I mean, I want to call it a cliffhanger.
Sorry, the big plot point.
Yeah, yes.
The big point of tension.
Yeah, the point of tension is that Ned, we're going to get there, Craig. Don't worry. I'm not going to. You think I'm going to let this part slide by? You think I'm going to let this? Come on. You know me. It's my favorite part of the movie right here.
Yeah.
You get Ned and his girlfriend up in the Ferris wheel because Ned makes a remark. He really wants to get her back in the opera house. He knows what's going on. There's an elemental battle going on here soon. So he's pretending to have the agoraphobia, fear of crowds. She goes, oh, I have an idea. A Ferris wheel, we go. But fight breaks out. They get stuck up there. Oh my god, elemental guy's coming for us. He likes to absorb metal. We're in a giant metal structure. But what's that? Over there, in the darkness, a man in black. Spider-Man's here? No, says Ned. That's the European Spider-Man ripoff. I believe they call him Night Monkey. And thus a hero is born. Night Monkey, the savior of Europe.
Yeah, because he's basically Spider-Man, but in a black suit. That's it.
Yeah. Spider-Man in a black suit. He has the same eyes.
Yeah,
it's very good.
It's like they say, don't worry, here's a new suit. No one will recognize you. And same suit, but black.
They could have just made the eyes like circular or something.
They in fact, done something.
Could
have even given him a tail.
Given him monkey ears.
Wow.
Night monkey.
He shoots webs.
They made the webs green. It'll be like vines.
Ooh. If only they thought of this ahead of time, but instead they just said, nah, your suit's black now. Have fun.
Yeah.
No one will see you. It's fine.
Yeah, but, fight happens. During the fight, MJ sees the fight going on, and she picks up some weird device that just happens to...
No, it gets shot out through, when Peter shot, like a web. It went through the Molten Man.
Yeah, during the fight.
Yeah, and it took one of the...
Peter shoots a thing. And
we find out what it was later.
Yeah, but it knocks something out of him basically.
Yeah,
and
Peter
lands
shoots a
on the
thing
ground.
and she grabs it. She goes, "Oh my god, a spidered web from my monkey man."
I thought his web shooter got like thrown.
I thought that it was the Black Dahlia thing.
Wait, what? You think he shot it at him?
I thought the Black Dahlia just kind of came loose from his pocket or whatever, and she picks it up, and I don't know.
No, he was fighting it with the power of love.
I thought his entire web shooter got launched. That's what I thought for originally, and I was like, what the hell just happened?
Yeah, we'll find out later what actually just happened. But what does happen in the now is that Mysterio basically self-destructs himself into the lava monster, killing the lava monster.
And killing Mysterio.
No, it turns out Mysterio, though it seemed like he self-destructed, he didn't actually self-destruct.
That's a bad self-destruct, Mysterio. Get your act together, man. Call yourself a hero? Please.
Yeah. But Nick Fury, he's off to Berlin, invites Peter, and I don't know, Peter says no.
Yeah, sure. He just walks away, I think.
I wrote down off to Berlin, Nick Fury, something goose. I don't know what the goose is.
Maybe you meant to say ghost, because he goes to Nick Fury and gets a drink with Quentin Beck. Is that Mysterio's name? Can't remember.
Yeah, Quentin Beck.
Quentin Beck. And he goes, I'm not old enough, not 21 yet. But it's Europe, you can drink. It's like 16 over there.
Oh, I see what happened.
Oh, you figured out the goose thing?
I don't think it said goose, but I think what I was trying to write is something about Nick Fury. He basically said that Peter has to choose what he wants to do, be a hero, be a kid, and Peter basically just wants to be on his trip, and Nick Fury's like, Tony Stark chose you, but boy, did he choose wrong.
It's funny about the fact that you wrote Goose was that Goose was the name of the cat in Captain Marvel. Nick Fury was.
I haven't seen that.
Well, when you see it, he was very, very partial to the cat.
Oh, I love this movie already. I can't wait to watch it.
Yeah, one of these days.
Aw.
It's in the trailer. He picks it up and he goes, oh, look at the kitty.
Aw, I love cats. His name, I love cats named after other animals. It's the best.
Well, it's actually named after Goose from Top Gun, I believe.
Never heard of it. It's a cat named after a different animal. Can I, before we go on, because this is like a big part of this movie, is obviously Peter doesn't want to do anything. He just wants to be a kid.
Yeah.
Did Uncle Ben exist in this universe?
Yes.
Did he never say the lines, with great power comes great responsibility? Because I feel like a lot of this could have been avoided if he understood that kind of concept. That is so attached to Spider-Man.
I don't remember if it was mentioned in the first one. It definitely wasn't in this.
It seems weird. It's so painfully attached to this character. And it's like, no, this movie feels like the embodiment of him not heeding that advice. So what was Uncle Ben, a drunk? He was nothing to this boy?
Probably nothing, because Tony Stark, he had to be the Uncle Ben that Peter never had.
God, what the hell?
Yeah, this is what happens when you learn from Tony Stark and not Uncle Ben.
God, Tony.
Yeah, Tony. Uncle Ben might as well have been a drunk at that point.
Yeah, because freaking we all know Tony was.
Yeah.
Tony.
But you know what? Let's just get drunk at the bar with Quentin Beck.
Yeah, I guess that's what he learned from Uncle Ben.
Yeah, and they just have a talk. Peter says how maybe Tony knew that I didn't know what to do and be the next Tony Stark, and that he knew that I would see that and give them to the person who could actually be the next Tony Stark. And he gives his superpowered glasses to Mysterio.
Yeah, a lot of mental gymnastics there, Peter.
It definitely was mental gymnastics because it's all an illusion.
Oh!
What? Who knew?
How
did anyone not
Wait,
see this coming?
all of it?
What?
All of it was an illusion, guys.
What?
Because once Peter leaves the bar, everyone's celebrating. It's revealed that half of the patrons there weren't even there, and the ones who were just Mysterio's minions, and this was all an elaborate ruse.
What a surprise. It was such a surprise that Mysterio, the master of illusion, was going to be a bad guy and make illusions.
What?
Like, I don't really know much about comic book lore, but I knew Mysterio was a bad guy, so...
I was going to say, my relationship with Mysterio is in one of the games he becomes 50 foot tall and shoots lasers out of his nipples.
Yes,
and even I knew he was an illusion man. Yes, it was.
Wait, which one was that?
The N64 Spider-Man game. Mysterio gets really big and shoots lasers out of his nipples. It's a really good game.
That sounds fantastic.
But that's my relationship with Mysterio.
Were they those eyes that he has, like, supposed to, or was it just straight out of his nipples?
They were like gold nipples, if that helps.
I gotta look up Mysterio from the N64.
Yeah, it's worth your time. Trust me. But yeah, I don't know who this. I guess this movie was for people who don't know anything about Spider-Man, which I guess checks out. Yeah,
which is probably 5% of the people seeing this movie.
Okay,
because they wouldn't know Mysterio necessarily.
I'm sure this is a really fun reveal to someone.
Basically, during this reveal, it's said that Tony Stark basically wronged Mysterio and all of Mysterio's henchmen in some way, and I just fucking love the reveal so much, mainly because it goes to every person, like what the person was responsible for and the role that they played in this Mysterio ruse. And I was all like, man, this is real good.
I'm trying to think, what was the lady's job? Can't remember for the life of me. She had a flashback, I think.
Like, I think every person, it showed how they kind of,
their skill. and their part in all this.
The best one was when he's the one guy was talking to Obadiah. It was his name. What the heck is his name? Iron Man 1.
And none of this is going to help anyone.
When he was telling him that Tony Stark built it in a cave.
Yes.
That guy.
Yes. But they all played a prominent role. But this lady was delegated to, like, steam cleaning the man's cape. So I'm just like, what did she do for Tony Stark? And what did Tony Stark do to her? I can't remember for the life of me. Because, her specialty is steam cleaning a cape. She must have done something.
But, like, I just love this so much because, like, originally I thought that there was going to be kind of like a character attached to each person and that they were going to kind of be at least relevant in the later parts of the movie, but not really.
No. It was make a point to do this and then forget about it, like Bo.
But yeah, everyone had a different part to play. It was great, and I just think that it was a missed opportunity that they never really kind of developed those other guys a little more. I thought that they would at least a little bit.
Maybe in the bonus features. Because I tell you right now, there was a whole scene in the trailer where Peter breaks up like a robbery, and he talks to the cops. And he says, "Oh, I'm doing your job," or something like that, right? That's all in the trailer. I don't think that was not in the movie, right?
No.
No, I don't think any of that was in the movie.
Like, when would that happen? He doesn't do anything, really. He doesn't do any fun crimes.
There's a whole scene in the trailer where they show him, like, they bust up a robbery real quick. He's in the Iron Spider suit, I think. And he says to the cops, he talks to the cops afterwards. And it's all in the trailer and not in the movie.
Yeah, no, he doesn't do any good crime. He just fights elementals begrudgingly.
But anyway, after that big reveal, Peter goes back to the hotel and sees MJ, and Peter's like, "Hey, do you want to go do something?" And MJ's like, "Yes."
See you in 10 minutes. See you at 5, big boy.
Mm-hmm. And she's just giddy about it all. But they go out of the hotel, and Peter's like, "Hey, there's something I've been meaning to tell you." And she says, "Is that your Spider-Man?"
What? I'm not Spider-Man. He shoots webs and corals on walls. I'm just Peter Parker.
Not even kind of sticky.
But no, turns out she's onto him, and, she keeps pushing it. And Peter says, "But wait, is the only reason why you've been watching me is because you thought I was Spider-Man?" And she says, "Yes."
Duh. What you think? You're cute or something, stupid?
Yeah. So he's just basically defeated at that point, and she just keeps trying to press it and to prove things, and she takes out the thing that she picked up during the fight, and it's a projection thingy, guys.
It just shows an elemental and Mysterio, and they're like, oh shoot!
I made a big mistake.
I'm leaving. And he goes, "I am Spider-Man, and boy, I goofed it, so let's get you out of here. Because we're about to die."
And back in Mysterio Land, he finds out there's a missing projector. Oh no. Now he has to go kill Peter Parker.
It's not his fault, though.
What do you mean?
He specifically blames one of his underlings.
Oh,
He goes,
yeah.
Think back on this day where Peter Parker's blood is on your hands.
Yeah. And, like, that's the point that you kind of realize, like, oh no, like, Mysterio's just the big bad guy. These other dudes, they're not going to have characters at all.
No.
They're just lackeys, which, I don't know. I was sad. I thought that they would play a bigger role in some way, but...
I don't know how, but okay.
I don't know why you're so hooked up on these nobodies.
I thought the way that they were introduced was so good. It was so cute, and then...
Can't wait for the role the steam cleaning lady plays.
Maybe it was just because Mysterio was just such a shitty character after his reveal.
No, he wasn't.
I was gonna say, he's still fun.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
In fact, after his reveal, had some of the coolest scenes for him.
I mean,
Like,
sure.
He was a little mad, don't get me wrong, but I still liked Mysterio well enough.
Yeah, there are some good things, like, I don't know, let's continue, and whenever something good pops up, just let me know.
Okay.
Because apparently I missed it all.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. Well, maybe you didn't miss it all. Maybe you're just a jerk because you're so hell-bent on these nobody.
I am. I'm sorry.
It's weird.
They're my favorite character.
I mean,
the thing is,
Mysterio. You ever hear of Mysterio and Friends? Like
Mysterio and Friends. Let's see it. Come on.
The big villain group, Spider-Man's arch enemy, Mysterio and Friends.
Move aside, Sinister Six. It's now Mysterio and Friends. Oh, God. But yeah, Peter realizes he has to go to Berlin. I forget how he even gets there. Or what he does. Oh, yeah, he gets to Berlin and he meets Nick Fury, right? Did I miss anything in between?
Wait, did he go on a train or something?
No, that's not till after Berlin. I'm trying to think. How does he get to Berlin?
I think he does go on a train, but he, like...
Oh, maybe he... Oh, that's... There's a scene where he just shows up at the station and the lady goes, "Night Monkey!" and runs away from him.
yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, and he immediately meets Nick Fury and... Well, they're at Berlin HQ and he says, "Guys, Quentin Beck is tricking everyone." Then turns out there's no HQ at all. It's a Mysterio illusion. And this is when it's... I just love this.
This is fucking amazing.
Yeah, like you go into this Mysterio illusion and the illusion is just constantly changing. And, you know, he's kind of like taunting Peter, saying things like, "Oh, you're a high school kid, blah, blah, blah." And they're in the locker room and it just goes from scene to scene so fast. And the transition is so good.
Is this all the Spider-Man's pile on him? Is that in this or no? Because there's just two of these scenes. I can't remember. There were,
Yeah, there was two of them, and they're both very good.
They were very similar, but very, very much like. Do you remember the Batman Arkham games?
Yeah, the Scarecrow.
The Scarecrow levels.
Yeah,
they reminded me a lot like that.
Yeah. You go from Queens, the locker room, MJ is being held over a bridge, and, Spider-Man's diving, and then he immediately gets taken to another thing, and then it's in Berlin, and then all of a sudden...
Bang! Nick Fury saves the day.
Yeah, Nick Fury saves the day, and he says, "Yo, Peter, who did you tell about Mysterio? This is important." And
he's trying to kill everyone. We got to protect your friends. Tell us now.
He says it was MJ, Ned, and probably Ned's girlfriend.
And then that's it.
No, that was an illusion too, dude.
Oh shit! I walked out of the theater after this point.
Oh no!
You thought the movie was over?
Yeah, I figured it was over. He was shot. He shot Mysterio.
No.
He was just a man.
No, dude. Like, if you stayed for like 2 seconds longer, we would have found out it was an illusion and Peter just gets hit by a train.
Ah, really?
Yeah, dude. But don't worry, he's alive. He's alive.
Mysterio? But he was shot.
No, it was an illusion, dude. Mysterio's alive. Also, Peter's alive even after getting hit by a train. A real train, by the way.
Okay. Wait a minute. How do you put a train in his illusion?
No, it was a real train. It was an illusion to make it so that it didn't seem like he was like near train tracks. And, Peter didn't look both ways before backing up and boom.
So Mysterio went out of his way, figured out this train schedule, then planned on beating Peter Parker at this exact moment and take him into HQ, make the illusion exactly long enough for this train to happen to come by and hit him?
This was a very elaborate illusion. Because the thing is, he had so many henchmen, dude. Like, he had so many henchmen to figure this stuff out.
He had so many! Wow, Mysterio, you put the legwork in, man! I gotta respect that.
Mysterio and friends are capable of so much when you work together.
Oh, it's a shame he throws him out the window, basically.
Yeah. But Peter gets hit by a train and he ends up in the Netherlands.
Wait, he's in jail, right? Holy cell?
Yeah. A couple of sports boys.
Yeah, because apparently that's like the biggest crime the Netherlands has. Just rowdy sports fans. But yeah, Peter just ends up breaking the lock on the cell. He leaves, and dude, there's a scene where I guess the guard has the Night Monkey mask.
Yes! He's wearing it, talking to someone, saying, "Hey, we got Night Monkey."
His wife.
His wife. Yes.
Because she's pregnant.
A child. Yes. This is again, one of the better scenes in this movie is him interacting with these very nice, polite.
I just love when then the next thing he does is he goes outside and he asks somebody for their phone and then they just give it to him.
Yeah, just give it to him. There you go.
He goes, "Wow, you're so nice here."
Yeah, so he calls Happy with the phone and I don't know, Happy comes to save him.
He shows up in a tulip field and picks him up in a jet.
Yeah, and Peter's just, he confides in Happy a little bit, saying, "I screwed up, guys. Everyone wants me to be Tony Stark," and...
Oh, but we find some important information about Peter before this happens. Because he says to Happy, "Hey, prove it's you. What's something only the real Happy would know?" Turns out, Peter's a bit of a pervert, guys. Going to these hotel rooms on the what are they called? The Avengers, whatever, their budget, ordering adult movies. And Happy is apparently well versed in the prices of adult movies. No one comes out of here smelling like roses.
He's been around the block, so.
Yeah, oof. Support Pete. Just trying to get a jerk off going on. Said he's got his new uncle calling him out on it.
But yeah, Happy, he just says those things and they go on the plane. Peter's sad because Tony Stark's dead. He feels the pressures. And Happy's just like, yo, no one could live up to Tony. Not even Tony could live up to Tony.
I'm Tony's best friend and I knew him better than anyone.
Yeah, so don't you worry.
He did nothing but second guess himself, kid. He's a mess. But I tell you what, the only thing he didn't second guess himself on is you. He did what he did because he knew you were going to be here.
I don't think Happy had an accent like that.
Oh, he did because,
Not like that.
A little bit. Guys, come on, you're breaking the illusion. Who are you, Spider-Man? Oh.
That's good.
Yeah, thanks.
But yeah, after the talk, Peter gets the confidence to build another suit. And then they go off to save the friends. Hooray!
Yay!
But in Europe trip land. Oh, in London, right? They're in London now?
Yeah, they're heading to London. They got another upgrade.
Yeah, now they're on a bus heading somewhere.
Trip of the city.
But you know what? Turns out this is a trip being led by Mysterio and his henchmen. Because they have a big plan, guys. They're going to meet the Queen. But not before destroying London and making Mysterio look like a savior and like he's better than the Avengers.
And killing some kids.
Oh, yeah, he's got to tie up those loose ends.
Oh, yeah. He's going to kill those kids, too. He's going to kill them real good. But yeah, with the Edith, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, with the Edith glasses, he's going to get all of the drones to come out of the sky, help them with things, and yeah, just look like a big hero, cause destruction. It'll be great. Well, not in that order. Cause destruction, then look like a hero. But yeah, so Mysterio starts his giant illusion and starts destroying the city. Peter comes in from above, just going straight into the illusion and tries to destroy it from within.
Get some electro webs. Has a good time.
Yeah. And also the kids, they leave the bus, they're running away, and Happy, he manages to track down the kids, and he's going to keep them safe in his jet. And the only reason he could track down the kids was because of...
the Flash Mob, baby!
Flash Mob, baby! He's live streaming, and Happy just has that live stream up and finds those kids lickety-split.
Right on the Tower Bridge, which they keep calling London Bridge.
So Happy parks that jet, but turns out it gets destroyed by some drones. So Happy now has to just protect these kids as they just try to escape these drones, which they are specifically being the targets of.
Until Spider-Man makes a big old mess. Good old Spidey.
What kind of mess does he make?
He blows up a bunch of drones and throws some cars in the air. It's crazy. So Mysterio's like, all right, this is dumb. 1,000 drones on Spider-Man. I'll control this one and get the kids, because apparently I gotta do it myself. That old trope.
I don't know.
What don't you know?
Can he go stop Mysterio now, or am I missing something?
The kids get chased by a drone manned by Mysterio. And then he finds a way to get inside after he runs out of web slingers, because he runs out of web ammo, and he has to improvise.
Which is very Spider-Man.
Yes. He sees one of the drones fell on the floor. It's doing some kind of continuous concussion blast in the air. He throws a little doll. Doll flies into the air. He goes, I can do that. And then does it.
Yeah, and he gets up to Mysterio on the tower, the bridge, whatever you want to call it.
He's in a little thing. Some kind of glass room.
Like an overpass.
Yeah, it's weird what he's in. I don't know what it is.
Like a bridge, but like, indoors.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, so they have their confrontation, and he uses Peter Tingle to see through the illusion. Well, he doesn't see through the illusion, but he manages to make his way through the illusion.
He knows where things are.
Yeah.
Even though he can't see them.
Thank you, Peter Tingle. Now, maybe my Peter can keep tingling.
No, get that checked. That's super important. Like, not even a joke.
Okay, we'll see.
I guess it depends on the kind of tingle.
No, he has a family history. We established this.
Well, that didn't happen until my dad was like 65-ish.
It doesn't matter. It's still there. It's more likely to happen to you and earlier.
I guess because of my masturbatory habits.
Maybe that. No, just in general. Like, my grandfather didn't get it until like 70 and died.
And then what happened to you?
I'd have to go get my finger up my butt.
Wait, do you get your finger up the butt constantly?
No, you idiot.
Why not?
Why? Wait, Doc, hey, Doc, I'm here again. You know the rules. I just flop my pants. What are you? Constantly?
Well, I mean, sorry, regularly.
Once every few years.
Oh, when was the last time?
I don't know.
Are you overdue?
Probably. I'll let you know. I'll call you up. I'll call you up when it's in me. Doc's in me, Richard. You want to speak to him? He'll run you through the process.
We should just do it together. Like, not have...
I mean, he's got 2 hands. You might as well save him some time, right?
Why don't you just check each other?
I'm not a medical professional. How many times do I have to say this?
Yeah, Craig, that's weird. I mean, sure,
No,
it's probably also weird by...
We'll hunch over next to each other. He's got 2 hands. Boom. This is a weird suggestion. I'm just telling you.
What, Craig, are you feeling left out?
Craig, if we can find a 3-armed doctor, by all means, join us.
I'm good.
Maybe he can use his nose.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, so anyway, Peter tingles through the illusion, breaks the illusion, and, Mysterio's just like, hey, guys, just kill him, just shoot. And they're like, but you're in the danger zone, Mysterio. We do not want to harm our leader.
What?
He was doing a robot voice.
Oh, wait, it was Edith. Edith doesn't sound like a robot.
No, she's very eloquent.
She sounded like an alien.
The aliens come later, don't worry. But yeah, it's dangerous for Mysterio to have the robots firing near him, but he says, whatever. And turns out Peter, he just dodges all the bullets, and eventually Mysterio just gets hit by one of the bullets. It's sad.
And it's over. Mysterio is shot and dies. Again, I guess. I don't know. I walked out of the theater at this point.
Oh, yeah, because it seems like he got shot, but it turns out he didn't actually get shot because Mysterio was creating another illusion.
Oh.
I don't even know what happened exactly. I forget. So it was another illusion.
Yes.
But turns out he was off to the other side.
Yeah, he's to Peter's right, and he has a gun. He goes to shoot him, but Peter, dodges it because he's Spider-Man.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's got his tingle back.
Yeah, but then how did he die?
I don't know.
I think he actually did get shot, but he was creating a different
maybe that's
illusion
it.
of him getting shot.
Okay.
Maybe that's it. Although I don't believe he's dead. But
God, I can't read my handwriting.
Hey, you know what? That's okay. Craig, let's buy some time. So remember that? So while this is all happening, we get this wonderful little scene where all the people getting chased by the drones are starting to confess all of their greatest, darkest secrets because they're about to die. They don't want to die with all this on their chests. Craig, what was your favorite, deepest, darkest secret? Would you like to share yours with us?
My deepest, darkest secret?
Well, what's your favorite and then yours? I'm not going to, let's ease into it.
Oh, I don't remember any of them from the movie.
Really?
Yeah, I have a bad memory.
Oh, that's okay.
What did, Happy said that he's dating Peter's aunt.
He's in love with Spider-Man's aunt, and everyone just kind of looks at him. It gets real quiet.
See, now this was the problem with the movie that like it's so easy to deduce who the hell Spider-Man in this universe. Like everybody knows. Like if Happy just says I'm in love with Spider-Man's aunt,
yeah,
and then one person from that group sees Happy with Aunt May,
yeah,
you just deduce, boom, Peter Spider-Man.
But that's like a big if.
They were at the thing together.
At the what together?
The
her job.
Yeah,
the kids are hanging out at Aunt May's job.
never know.
I know.
Someone could be volunteering.
She's running charities. What is she?
Yeah.
What? Come on.
Maybe Betty Brant was volunteering.
Great. I'm sure she is.
Guys, was Russia involved in this movie at all? Because I think I wrote down Russia for some reason.
I think you were saying I want to rush to the end of this one, boys.
Okay, Peter and MJ, they kiss on the bridge after all the illusions are gone. I don't know, it's sweet, I guess.
Yeah, sweet.
But guys, download is complete all over in Mysterio and Friends Land, which is now just Friends Land, because Mysterio's gone, dead.
Yeah, the one guy downloads something off of his the hard drive.
That, I was like, what the hell is happening? But we find out later. But Peter goes back to America, hugs MJ, it's great. No, not MJ. Aunt May.
Oh my god, when this happened, the whole freaking movie theater started cheering when they come back. Because it said Newark Airport, everybody starts cheering. I was like, why?
Hey, I know that place! Woo!
That's weird, because my theater didn't start cheering.
I was so confused. I turned over and I asked, our friend Devin, who next to me, and I said, Devin, what the hell just happened?
You're just as bad as everyone else because you're talking during the movie.
Well, I waited till the credits, I asked.
Oh,
I did
okay.
ask. I asked during the credits. So I was like, "What the hell happened? Why did everybody cheer during the they went to the airport?" He's like, "It's because they were at Newark Airport."
Yeah.
I'm like, "What?"
Yeah, and it's because they knew that place. Yeah, it's in Jersey. It's
Sorry
Yeah.
that you're sophisticated and you take all of your flights from JFK or LaGuardia, Craig.
I used to go to LaGuardia.
like I'm with them that it's a stupid reason to cheer, but I understand it.
Yeah, because all of those other people, they fly out of Newark. They're not going into the city.
It's still really dumb. It's like, hey, this sports team has got the place that I kind of know written on their uniforms. I'm gonna root for them, but it's like all those people are from like all around the freaking country. It's literally just a name. What are you doing, idiots? It's dumb. People are dumb. They get attachments to a place, and it's the best place in the world because they just happen to know it. Fuck you, you idiots. Thanks, Craig.
Yeah, they get back. That's basically it, right? End of movie.
Yeah.
And now we go to vacation.
Vacation's all I ever wanted.
Dude, when they started the credits like this, when they show like, it's basically like doodles in a high school book
I've
or
done
something.
that for like a couple things now, I feel like.
Yeah, I really like that.
Yeah,
It's
cute.
good.
Yeah, people were singing this song in my theater.
It's a great song.
I almost cried. It's so great.
Yeah? It's the Go-Go's?
It really reminded me of the Rugrats Go to
Rugrats?
Vegas or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. That's weird. You're a weird person.
Craig, how many times did you cry in this movie?
I don't think I did.
Thank you, Craig. That's a normal reaction to this film.
No, like
Shit.
Not being
I
reminded
cry.
of the...
Rich,
I know.
and I cry during everything. I didn't cry.
How does that make you feel? You're a less stable person than Craig.
Me?
Yeah, buddy.
That guy's been in like 3 holes this episode.
Yeah, I know, and you're right there with him, I guess.
He has very strong feelings for the Rugrats.
Go to Paris.
No, not Paris. It's the Las Vegas special.
Not even like the movie, but like...
The TV special.
Sorry.
Oh, boy.
Now, if it was the Rugrats Go to Paris, I would have been crying.
Yeah,
'Cause it's so
especially
sad.
if this movie ended with "Here Comes Chucky Chan," I would have been with you guys, just bawling like a baby. But unfortunately, that never happened.
But yeah, we get the first, I guess, the mid-credit scene.
Yeah,
Well, the only mid-credit scene.
Oh well, no, it ends first before the credits, isn't it? He's swinging around the city with MJ.
yeah, the good scene,
Yeah.
the great scene.
They start swinging around the city, but before the mid credits,
Oh, okay.
and then it cuts while they're like they're swinging around.
And now in the mid-credit scene, that continues.
Yes,
Where, I don't know, they're just swinging, and then they stop, and
She says, "No, we'll never do that again."
yeah. And then there's an announcement on TV, guys.
heck yeah, the Daily Bugle or whatever the heck they're calling it this time. I don't remember.
Daily Bugle.
Okay, it
Yeah,
still
Daily
is.
Bugle. What's the guy's name? J. Jonah Jameson?
J. Jonas Jameson.
J. Jonah Jameson.
I was so happy to see this guy.
It's
Because you
real
know
good.
what?
J.K. Simmons.
J.K. Simmons.
This was the
In the-
biggest reveal. Everybody in the theater fucking clapped.
I was so happy because in the trailers, I had a movie that J.K. Simmons is in, and I saw him and I said, man, I miss that guy in my Spider-Man movies. And then he's here!
He's perfect.
He's so good. He is J. Jonah Jameson. He is
Totally.
he's the best casting ever for a movie.
So basically, he has video of, well, altered video of what happened on that bridge in London, and Spider-Man's a bad guy, guys.
Yeah, he's power hungry. Whatever.
Yeah, he created the illusions. Mysterio was the hero trying to stop him, and yeah, what a bad dude.
Peter gave the order to execute them all.
But you know what, guys? We know who Spider-Man is. Peter Parker!
They didn't hide it.
Well, they tried to hide it at first, and then they immediately say, it's Peter Parker.
it's very good. So now everyone in the world knows that Peter Parker is Spider-Man.
Yeah, like, it was so good because, like, Mysterio was about to say Peter Parker. He just kind of does the P sound at the beginning.
And it cuts. Yeah.
Yeah.
The screen cuts on the billboard.
Yeah, J. Jonah doesn't really know how to use a VCR. He's very old at this point, but he got it working.
Yeah, but we know who it is. The entire world knows who it is. It's Peter Parker.
And now he's like in a crowd of people. He's up on a street light or something.
Yeah,
like that.
a little lamppost.
But there's tons of people around him. He literally just jumped up.
They put this really nice school yearbook photo up. Peter Parker.
Yeah.
It's so good. And that's it. Cuts to the rest of the credits. And guys, I learned something very important during these credits.
What'd you learn?
That Dolly Parton wrote "I Will Always Love You," and that kind of blew my mind.
Yeah. That's something I learned too.
Yeah, I did not know that. Wow, she is a gift. That Dolly Parton. Yeah, it's crazy.
I didn't know that the actress that plays MJ just goes by one name.
Yeah, she's a one-name person.
Zendaya.
Yeah, that's crazy. Good for her. Wish I could pull that off.
You know, I lost a little respect for her when I saw that. I was like, man, she just calls herself by one name. Like, I mean, sure, it's a unique name.
Who says that's her fault?
That's true. She probably has, like, a manager.
Yeah, I don't think that's her fault. All her parents could have just named her the one name. That could be her legal name for all
Also,
you know.
that's every time an actor they join the Screen Actors Guild or whatever,
they need a
they
name.
have to pick a name.
Yeah, it's gotta be unique.
It's like
too.
so they just pick something very unique, and
Yeah.
she just probably went with Zendaya. That's what she goes by.
Apparently, her first name is also Zendaya. Zendaya Marie Stormer Coleman.
Yeah, so she just goes by Zendaya.
She has so many names. I don't blame her for wanting just one. She has fucking 5 names in real life. She's living the dream right now. Let her have the one name.
Okay, you can have that. Sorry, I lost respect for you for that brief moment.
That's weird.
It's back up high.
Thank you. God. Leave MJ alone.
I'm leaving her alone.
Leave her alone. You turned my love letter to Dolly Parton for an excuse to harass this young lady. What's wrong with you?
Sorry, let me go dig my hole deeper.
Yeah, go sit with Craig.
Craig, I'm joining you. How's it been in here?
It's been very cold down here.
Koski, you want to toss down some blankets?
No, you guys are fine. We're almost done here. Keep each other warm. So anyway, we watched the credits. A bunch of words go by. Saw a couple good Electric Boys, which is, I want that job. I want to be the Electric Good Boy.
The what?
The Electric Good Boy. They had a couple of Electric Good Boys. They had different shoots in different parts of the world because they actually traveled around to make this movie, believe it or not. So they had multiple Electric Good Boys.
Is that what they were actually called?
Yeah, no, I was reading the credits because I had nothing else to do.
I was on my phone seeing if there was a post-credit scene, and luckily my phone said yes.
Yeah.
Like, after...
I do that for every film, every film that I see. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, like, I knew something was up because, movie ends, and no one leaves their seat.
Well, it's also a Marvel movie.
Yeah, they all of them have done this thing.
Aside from Avengers Endgame.
Oh, yeah, that's true. They just had...
I still don't. We had a bunch of people
something.
get up and leave in my theater. I just don't like. Come on, what are you doing?
Who cares? Let them.
Yeah, so no one left the theater before the first scene, and then after the first scene, probably about like 10% of the theater leaves, and I'm like, oh my god, I have to check my phone just to make sure that there's something else. And turns out there was. And Nick Fury's on a beach. He's on vacation in space.
I think you missed the important part of that.
Yeah.
You really buried the lead here.
First, you see Nick Fury and Maria Hill driving, and then all of a sudden, oh no, they turn into Skrulls, and it's Talos and his wife from. When you see, this is spoilers for Captain Marvel.
Oh, is that who those things were supposed to be?
They're from Captain Marvel.
Okay, I was like, what the hell is this? What the hell is this crap?
They're the Skrulls. They're shapeshifters.
Okay.
I thought it was just because I didn't see Guardians of the Galaxy. I was like, I guess that these might be Guardians men's.
See, now that's racism.
Why is that racist?
Because you're making assumptions based on how they look.
Yeah, because they're aliens.
Racism.
Guardians of the Galaxy has aliens.
That is racism.
Fine, I'm racist against these alien scrolls or whatever.
That's
whatever
messed
Greg
up.
said.
They're Skrulls. Yes, they're a shape-shifting race of aliens that in the comics are generally evil. Although in Captain Marvel they were portrayed as pretty much good guys. I guess
That's nice of them being all good.
And they humanized them a lot. So, but we don't really know the whole. Like, I don't know what they're going with this. We have no idea at this point. Secret Invasion is a popular storyline where they invade and they replace a lot of heroes and stuff. So the Skrulls replace them, and you don't know who's a Skrull and who's not a Skrull. That was a popular storyline.
Oh, I've seen Battlestar Galactica.
The Cylon. Who's the Cylon, guys?
Turns out it was Nick Fury. and whatever her name is, I'm never gonna remember it, and that's fine. No one cares. She has two lines.
What did you call her? Marion
Hall.
Marion Hall.
Marion Hall. Turns out there were Skrulls the whole time, and Nick Fury's in space on a vacation, I guess.
With more Skrulls though. They were all over the place, weren't they?
I'm sure. I didn't think this scene was worth sitting around for.
And that's basically it.
It was cute, and that's, yeah, whatever.
I just assumed that this is going to kind of be a lead-in kind of thing, saying like, hey, Guardians 3 is next? Is that the next one?
We don't know. They have nothing announced yet.
Because this ends phase 3 of the cinematic universe, right?
Yeah, they're going to announce the new movies at San Diego Comic-Con, which is coming up.
Oh.
When's that?
Couple weeks.
It's crazy, because I remember back to seeing that massive list, and it's like, oh man, they have these movies planned out for a decade. They're at the end of that.
It's nuts.
It's
nuts.
Time, right, guys?
Yeah.
Oof.
So I imagine now, like, in the future, Spider-Man, like, he's not going to be a high school boy anymore, right?
How could he?
Yeah, I'm hoping like by the next movie he'll just be out of high school. That's I hope.
I mean, there's no way he can be a normal guy now, though, right?
Well, that's unless I believe in the comics, because he is revealed to be Spider-Man in at the end of Civil War, but I don't remember how he has it reversed. I'm pretty sure it has something to do with Mephisto.
Oh, wait a minute. What if it's like, I don't know if you guys are familiar with like cartoons or Japanimation, but you always get this thing where like, oh, this one student's an incredible, wonderful person, like they're super special, saving the day or whatever, kind of like a Kim Possible, and everyone knows it, and they just gotta go with it. They work around his schedule. What if it's that? What if like, like a Rhino Man shows up to school one day going, Peter Parker! I guess he's Russian. He goes, Peter Parker! Is that Russian? Guys, help me out here.
Peter Parker!
Peter Parker! And he charges down the hallway and he goes, guys, gotta do my thing! And he's just fighting him with his backpack, and it's great. What if they do that for the next movie?
Except no, he should be in college, so he's on campus saying, Peter Parker!
I wanted to be in high school, though. He's charging through, like, he's, like, smacking all the, like, the lockers, and all the little kids are cheering. And he goes, school's canceled! It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine. School's canceled!
School's canceled! There's a Rhino again! It's daily. It's just commonplace for these people now.
Can't wait to see your movie. Craig, what's your next Spider-Man movie? Is it Rhino in high school or something else?
No, I want that.
See? Thank you, Craig. I knew I could turn you around on this.
Well, you turned Craig's viewpoint from needing him to be out of high school to let's get that boy to stay.
Yeah.
I thought, wait, is he in high school with the Rhino?
Like, are you asking if the Rhino is attending? All right, what if the Rhino comes in as a substitute gym teacher?
No, I thought the Rhino was in his class.
Not like he's not attending school. He's an old Russian man. Okay. What if the Rhino was a transfer student, mysterious transfer student who just happens to be stuck in a military whatever the hell?
Rhino
is the Rhino's backstory? Sure. Yeah. Fuck it. Let's do it. Print it.
He's on the football team.
I love it. And he's like 30. They take those sports very seriously in high school.
He's undercover. It's just that movie with what the heck is that movie with
21 Jump Street.
21 Jump Street, yeah. With the Rhino.
Yeah, with the Rhino. And he's there to eliminate Peter Parker. See, now that's a movie. I like that a lot more than this movie. This movie was fine, don't get me wrong. It had really good moments, but it was still whatever.
I fucking loved it so much, but I think it was mainly because I loved the interactions that happened outside of the main plot.
Yeah, sure, they were good. You said it before, great supporting cast, but I like my Peter Parker and my Spider-Man in New York, swinging around these massive, wonderful buildings and city skylines, eating pizza. And you don't really get that here. You just kind of get a kid on vacation.
Far from home.
Yeah, no, I get it, but it's like, I mean, I'm thinking back at the first one, he didn't really have these moments either.
I just realized that we have never said that we watched Spider-Man Far From Home. We just said Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
It'll say it in the
Yeah, it's gonna say it in the freaking
in the title.
Whatever, the title. What we got?
Gotcha.
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, it's the one where he goes to Rome.
It's not like we watched the Tobey Maguire ones. They're not Disney.
Maybe one day they could be.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Though I'd much rather watch Spider-Verse, if anything.
I need to watch that still.
Oh my god, really? Wow!
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's good.
It was good.
Yeah.
It was good.
Should I watch that on my own time, or are we doing an episode eventually?
We can't do an episode about it.
It's Sony.
Yeah.
Oh, completely Sony. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
How they manage that, I don't know.
Guess we just got to watch Cadet Kelly then.
Yes, Cadet Kelly.
Wait, no, we're watching Song of the South.
But I want to watch Cadet Kelly. I want to see Lizzie McGuire. Fuck, what's her name?
I don't
Hilary
think Lizzie
Duff?
McGuire fucks anyone in that movie, as she's
Kim Possible.
underage.
We got Lizzie McGuire and Kim Possible. And
Ren Steven.
who?
Who?
Wasn't that her name? Ren? And even Stevens? Was her name Ren?
Oh, her name, it's Christy Carlson Romano. I don't know who
Oh,
this
thank
Ren
you,
is.
Casca.
Yeah. That was weird.
You're jerks.
Well, you know how to not be a jerk? By subscribing to the podcast. Spotify, iTunes, whatever you're listening on. Hit that subscribe if you haven't already.
And maybe if you got some time, write a review. You know, let us know what you think of the show. Let other people know what you think of the show. Any little bit helps.
Now, if I was a good host, I would say rate it 5 stars, but you know what?
No, come
I
on.
want honesty.
Yeah.
Please be honest with your reviews. Give it whatever stars you feel comfortable with. And also, please write in the reviews specifically what Craig and Casca need to change about themselves. Or simply tweet at us at Disney Dunces on Twitter. We'll engage you in conversation, if you're lucky. This is Dunce number 1 signing off. See ya!
And I'm Craig Stew. And I'm leaving too.
I'm the third one, and this city owes you a debt of gratitude, Night Monkey. Godspeed.
Run away and never return.